Hi, everyone. Welcome to our team call. I hope you're all pumped up. I wish I could take Energize right now, but I don't think I'd ever go to sleep. I hope everyone's pumped up for Team Cup. That's our topic tonight, but we'll get started with some announcements. And if you guys are unaware, to find these announcements, if you ever need a reference back, if you go to your coach office and just go to Coach Breaking News, it's all right there. That's where I found all this lovely information. So first with team announcements, February is Team Cup month. Are you registered? If you're not, more information to come on that. Everyone's been chatting up about the change in Beachbody On Demand. That change will come to us February 1st, which is next Monday. The 3-month bod will be $59.85 and the 6-month will be $77.70. And this is only for new customers. I think last week it's been some talk that it may have been old customers, but I think they're grandfathered in as far as I saw from the Coach Breaking News. Rose is going to check into that. I don't know. Did you talk to someone?
No, but you reminded me. I'll do that now.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. If they already have it, they're grandfathered in, but starting February 1st, the price will go up. Where'd my PowerPoint go? Exciting news, 9-week control freak off the wall will be available February 7th. If you already have purchased 9-week control freak, you'll already get it at no extra cost. What it is, it's just 15 workouts. So if you're doing 3 phases, it's just going to repeat the 5 workouts. Phase 1, phase 2, you'll repeat, and then phase 3, you'll repeat. The price point is Coach. You can get just digital access with this. Coach price is $37, customer is $50, and then there is a challenge pack for $160, but it does not come with the 9-week control freak accessories. If you're shooting for the Success Club trip in 2022, Success Club trip dollars are doubled in January. MBF sale, I guess the 160 challenge pack will end Sunday, 1/31. Starting, and I just saw it in the coach office, but I need to get more details. Starting the 27th, which will be tomorrow, you will be required to enter an email address for all sample workouts. Which is actually our benefit. So I'm wondering if now people can be added into a bod group, which would be really nice. Not sure what exactly is going on with that, but as of tomorrow, you will be required to enter an email address for all sample workouts. The 3-day refresh is on sale until the 31st. You can get 10% off. If you hit Success Club for month 1, which would be if you hit in January, it is a camo hat. You get an option of 2 different colors, black or green. And then they do have a new recognition program coming out to recognize all the amazing coaches who have qualified for Success Club for a minimum of 100 consecutive months. They're introducing the 100 Club. So that's something new that they're starting. And that is all the announcements that I had. Rose, did you have anything else you wanted to share?
No, just that we're doing the live power hours every day. We always, have open Zoom in the morning for workout work. And then at night, you can hop on whenever. I'm sure somebody will be on before 8, but usually I'll get on around 8 o'clock. So same link, same password.
All right. Sorry, I can't show my PowerPoint. I got a new computer, so I'm just going to read off of it for right now. All right. So tonight's topic is Team Cup. If you haven't heard of it, then you've been living under a rock because we've been sharing a lot about it in the team page. So what is Team Cup? It's healthy competition, I want to say, but it's also a nice way to get closer. Oh, Steve's here. Can you share my screen so I can share a PowerPoint? Sorry.
In what, Zoom?
Yeah, I can't.
Expand?
So I go to share and it won't let me. Is that it? Oh, yeah. Did that work? Can you guys see? Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, you're good. You're actually on the screen. That's the weirdest thing.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
But
there.
no, it kind of works.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kind of
How
like
the hell did you
NLC
do that?
thing. Hey, okay, that's odd. Wow. All right.
Let's minimize that.
Okay, can you guys see that?
You're welcome.
Yeah, your head's a little bit in the way, but not much.
Not much.
That's so awkward. Whatever. All right. So what is Team Cup? I would say it's healthy competition. It's a month-long opportunity for you to work hard with 4 other coaches. And you may, we're all on a team of our own. We probably talk to people, our upline or people on our team. I know my team personally, like we have a messenger group and we're constantly talking, but it's just a way to kind of, I like to like meet new people, learn new strategies, but also kind of get together for the full month and really like just get down to work and hustle. It's a way to keep each other accountable. And the cool part is you get some fun rewards and prizes throughout if you hit certain goals, and we'll go through that. So if you're not registered, I want to ask you why. And if you want to put in the chat, hopefully you're not too shy because this is completely a judge-free zone, but why aren't you registered? And a lot of people may not be registered because they don't know what it is. It's a lot of fun. But some people may not be registered because they don't want to let their team down. I think that would probably be like a number 1 reason. Don't worry, you're never going to let anybody down. This is a way what? For you to build your business up and get to meet new people. And we have a lot of people within Team Arise that probably on our aren't on a team. And there's actually, and I'll share about this, there's actually, Rose, I saw the chat. There's actually prizes for people that are newer. So if you're on a new team and you've enrolled from like August 1st to January 31st, you can actually get additional prizes. So that's pretty cool. But on the team, you can all have a max of 2 diamonds. It doesn't mean you have to have diamonds on your team. It can be all emeralds. It can be all coaches, but they say a max of 2 diamonds and then 1 star diamond. And the cool thing is why you want to be on it is you get 3 promo codes. Everybody who's on a Team Cup team is going to get 3 $10 off promo codes. And if you use them by the 14th of February, you're going to get them replenished. So you have an opportunity for 6 $10 off promo codes. Like that's awesome to be able to offer someone who maybe has been giving you pushback about finances, messaging someone, hey girl, like I thought about you, I've got this $10 off. I'd love for you to be able to use it in the month of February. And it's 4 packages that are $140 or more. Again, you can find out all this information in the back office if you are not sure what I'm referencing. Are we going to move? No. Okay, this is really weird to see my head. I'm not going to lie. There we go. So Team Cup rewards. So how do you earn points in Team Cup? For Success Club, you get 1 point for every Success Club point. For rank advancements, like what a cool opportunity for you to be able to rank advance yourself or have one of your coaches personally rank advance. That's going to be 3 points. Number 3 should be a non-negotiable. Every single one of you should have an active bod group. Go get one. You get points just for having an active bod group in the month of May or being a co-administrator. And then, as I said, if you're a new coach, if you just enroll between 8-1 to 131, you get 3 points. I actually thought they usually do Summit, but I guess this year they're not doing that. And then you get rewards. Like that's even more exciting. So you get to be on a team, get to have some healthy competition, and you also get rewards. The first reward, if as an individual, if you had Success Club, you get a massage wand. The second one is if all 5 members hit, you get a 9-week Control Freak hoodie. And go. Yeah. Hold on, I'll show you it. I took a picture. Oh, there it is. Like how freaking cool is that? Like you get a 9-week Control Freak. The last 2 is if you're in the top, if you're in the top teams, you get to get a free live workout with Shaun T. And then if you're a top team, you get a Fitbit watch. So if you're up there, you get some really cool prizes. But I wanted to like, how cool is that? A Control Freak hoodie. That in itself is worth it. All right, so some Team Cup tips and suggestions. First, know the rules. Guys, you have the back office, use it. Get familiar with it. So when August comes, we do another Team Cup, you're fully familiar with what this is all about. It's FAQ 1151. Set measurables. Do the damn work. Don't say I'm going to hit Success Club. Like I could say all day, I'm going to hit Success Club. How are you going to hit Success Club? How are you and your team going to work together and hit Success Club? I'm sorry, but hashtag talk is cheap. You can say all day, I'm going to hit Success Club, but until you actually put the action is, guess what? It's not going to happen. This business is not hard and people make it very difficult. You show up for yourself every day. You all do it. Don't let the fruits of your labor go, to shit. Actually put the work in. There are people who need us so bad and they're just waiting for you to give them the opportunity to say, yes, I need help. A lot of people are very much ashamed or scared, but if you just open that door for them by saying, hey, thanks for the love, or hey, do you think you'd want to join me? Worst that happens is they say, no, thank you. Best thing that happens is they join you. And you can check in with your groups to keep yourself accountable. That's why it's so awesome to kind of branch out a little bit with these 5 specific people because you're all in this together. I know a lot of people already have this. Have an ongoing chat and ring that bell. Celebrate each other when you help someone. Even maybe if it's not a full challenge pack, maybe it is like a quarterly or a $99 bod, like that's still helping someone. Of course, we want everyone to get the total solution, but just getting them started, that's huge because who knows, maybe in that same month, they're going to want to upgrade to 9-week Control Freak, or the next week, they're going to want to get energized. Who knows what could happen, but just getting them started. Keep yourself accountable, check in with your team. You guys are a team for a reason. And recognize, show the love. Like if one of your team members is, hit Success Club in the beginning of the month, shout it out to our team. Let's show each other love on why we're here and what we're doing every single day. So these are just some ideas. I know a lot of teams have already kind of started. You've actually started Team Cup about like 3 months ago. The work that you put in 2 to 3 months ago is going to come out in the month of February. But one idea is to put together a free group. And I actually if you guys listened to the National Wake Up Call, the last 2, this past Monday and the last Monday, they talked a lot about Team Cup and gave some ideas, but free groups are awesome. I know my Team Cup, we did a free group in January and there's just not as much pressure there to like make a sale, if you want to say, but you're building relationships, you're building credibility, you're showing what our groups are all about. So my suggestion is do them in the beginning of the month. So come like mid-month when you have your promo codes and you can ask Sally like, hey, how did you like the group or whatever you're doing? My next group starts March 1st. She's like, yeah, I really liked what you guys did. I loved the accountability. I love how you guys showed up. I want to join you. You're just starting to build that relationship with her. One idea that we had was, and we just talked about the sample workouts, was to have people sign up for the 14-day trial. So if you don't know, you can actually send a share card out you can get their email and it can be for it would now be for the $59 starting the 1st. And you can send the share card and they can get the 14-day trial. Now, if they don't cancel, they will be charged the $59. So as their coach, I would make notes for every single person that signs up for the free trial and let them know a couple of days before, hey, you have an option. It will go through, or you can sign up for, ultimately you want them to sign up for a full challenge pack. But the cool thing is you can now add them into a bod group because they have Beachbody On Demand. So now they get to see our amazing bod group platform. You can even see if whoever logs the most amount of workouts can win maybe a weekender prize. Give them an incentive to want to log. So now they've seen our awesome platform. They've seen our workouts. They've seen how we show up. You could add in, if they wanted to get maybe like the sampler pack of Shakeology, it's about $20. That could be something they would have to pay for, or if you wanted to send them some samples to try. So now they've got the full package. They're gonna get the workouts, maybe the Shakeology, they've got the accountability. Why wouldn't they want to join you? Other ideas that you can do as a group, you can do trainings. I think I saw Courtney's group, they're doing, and a bunch of people, I don't know how to say her name. Is it Keisha, whatever? I saw a bunch of people doing PD trainings together. Like, that's a great way to come together. That's a great way to build content, is through PD. If you're like, I don't know what to share, PD, you can get some great content from that and how it applies to your coaching journey. Another thing is, you can follow up. Now that you have these awesome promo codes, you can follow up with everyone who said, I can't afford it, or finances were getting in their way, because now you have $10 off. Hey girl, I was just thinking of you. I got these $10 off. I know you said finances were a problem. I've got this $10 off. Do you think that would be helpful in having you join me this month? How thoughtful of you for saying, hey, I was thinking of you, because you most likely were, and now you can offer them $10 off. Are they all going to take it? Most likely not, but maybe somebody will appreciate that you thought of them, and now you're giving them a discount on it. So the activity that I wanted to do tonight, and I got this from, if you guys are in the Beachbody Champions page, they have a ton of awesome trainings. They were very successful. So what I want you guys to all do is to take a piece of paper, lined piece of paper. It can be as big as a notebook. It can be small, whatever works for you. And number it as many lines as it goes down. I actually fold it in half. So I want you to do basically like if it's 57 lines, I want you to write 1 through 57 and then 1 through 57 twice, or you can just do side by side. This is really weird having my face on. All right. All right. So I wrote it down here. So this is a very simple task that you guys can do as a team, and hopefully will keep you organized in the month of February. And you may be able to apply this to the next couple months, whether you're a pen or paper person. I personally use Google Sheets and Excel. But basically what this is you're going to send out as many invites as lines that you wrote down in the month of February. Some of you may think this is extremely overwhelming. If you're newer, don't let it overwhelm yourself. It's just to allow you to see who you're inviting, and to give you a measurable versus just saying, I'm going to hit Success Club. Well, this is a way to allow you to figure out how you're going to hit Success Club, because you're going to sit and have people, and then all of a sudden you get called off. You go to bed, or you do laundry, or your kids get in your way. Then when you come back to your notebook, you're going to pick up at 11. So you're going to invite 11, 12, 13, 14. So you don't lose your place. So that is your task. And some people may be able to do, like, I have 33. I can probably invite like 33 people in, a couple days. So do this at your own pace, but, level up. It's Team Cup. Let's do this. The other side is for follow-ups. So what you're going to do, and if you're newer, you may not have as many conversations going on at this moment, but what you're going to do is you're going to scroll all the way down to your messenger, and you're going to go follow up with every single person that you've had a conversation with, whether you've connected with them, whether you've invited them, and you're going to invite them again. You're going to follow back up with them again. And you're not going to feel bad about it because this may be their time. They may be ready in February, but you'll never know unless you ask them. So many people tell me, I feel bad. What do you feel bad about? It changed your life. Why couldn't it change somebody else's life? So go invite them again to join you. Level up in the month of February. So that's going to be, your task for the month of February, to hopefully keep you on track and help you with your invites and your follow-ups. And I would love to see you guys share these in our team page, because I'm going to be doing this and I'll be sharing. So hopefully this helped everyone with an idea to help your team come. That's all I had for Team Cup, but I wanted to share a little bit more about, kind of off topic, but how to build connections. Because this is really, Rose the other day, with her the power hours, was talking about like inviting, 12 invites, 12 people you can, you Facebook friend. I know we talk a lot about connections. So I just wanted to kind of give some suggestions. For me, I think connections are huge in building that relationship. My number one goal, and I got this from a team call we had, was to get them in my inbox, because if I get them in my inbox, when I invite them, it doesn't feel as icky versus just sending cold messages. Not saying cold messages don't work, but I find connections, they work better for me. So my goal is to get them in my inbox. Be social on social media. If you're not being social, then no one's going to know what you're actually doing. So some things that I do is I usually do a midday engagement post. Today I did one about underwear. It has 60 comments on it. It was very interesting. It just kind of bumps you up in the algorithms. Maybe I'd message people, probably not on this one specifically to get them in my inbox, but a lot of my connections don't even come from fitness. They usually come from things that I'm talking about, like things with my kids. My kids don't really like sleep, so a lot of my connections come for sleep. What is going on in your life that you can maybe make an engagement post about? Do you need help with skincare? Do you need help with, sleep? Do you need help? Whatever you need help with, or something funny. Engage people, because then you'll start showing up on the top of their feed when you do make a call to action post. I don't know if I can share my screen, but another thing I do is Facebook stories. So I realize that we say connect with people through Facebook stories or invite, everybody doesn't know what that means. So if you click on your story, you can see everyone that's viewed your stories. I know for me, and I know Jenna says is that's the number one way I connect with people, is through people that are watching my Facebook and my Instagram stories. If you don't know what that means, I wanted to be able to show you guys, but I don't want to mess up with my screen. Please ask, because if you're putting the work in, we want you to be able to, invite and connect with people when we're talking about it. The other thing, if you want to watch TV and you're mindlessly scrolling, go to your stories. You can click to see them all and start commenting on people's stories. If you truly feel it, if you don't feel like that puppy's cute or that outfit's cute, don't say it. But if you feel it, say it. It's a great way to get them in your inbox, because they might start a conversation. Sometimes when like I said, I'm watching TV and I'm just like, I don't feel like inviting anymore. I'll just sit there and I'll just look through people's stories and I'm like, oh, what's going on with her? Who is she? What are they doing? It also helps me with my own challengers too, to see what they're doing. Or you can comment on other people's posts. You can message people who actually commented on your post. Again, the goal is to get them in your inbox. Every morning, my morning routine is to send happy birthday messages, because who doesn't love a happy birthday, right? Hey girl, happy birthday. Are you doing anything fun? Sometimes they respond to me, sometimes they don't. but I've sent invites from those conversations. It also reminds me sometimes that we've had a conversation. Sometimes I'll forget that I've talked to someone and I'll see back through the messenger that I'm like, oh, we've been talking. So then I feel like, okay, I could send them an invite because we've chatted before, or I can look back at what we have chatted. Continuing to build your network. Every morning I friend 10 Facebook friends and 10 Instagram friends. That's part of my morning routine. It can be friends of friends. Look up your high school, look up your college, ask challengers for referrals. So continuing to build your network. IG hashtags, I actually do not do at all, but I know a lot of people talk about that. I do not look up any IG hashtags. Also with Instagram, kind of similar to Facebook, if you look at your front of your Instagram stories, like a lot of you guys show up because I watch your stories, like Miranda, Jess, scroll all the way to the back of your Instagram stories. And those are people that probably you don't see as much. Do the same thing with them that you did with Facebook stories. Go to their stories and start seeing what they're doing. Start at the back end because they're probably the people that don't show up as much on the front that you see all the time. And then finally, like searching locations, things that you like, products you like. This isn't something I do too often, but I know a lot of people have had success with it. The goal to me telling you this is not to overwhelm you. Choose one or two and start applying it. And then once you've mastered it and it's become second nature, choose one or two more things and start applying them. If you try to do all of this is like, I just don't do all of this. And like when I first started, this takes time. The goal is not to overwhelm you, but to start to give you ideas. So maybe you start with happy birthday messages tomorrow and you start getting in a groove with that. And then maybe you start going to other people's stories, but choose one versus not doing anything. And this is how you're going to build credibility with people. And then February is going to be a bomb ass month. Questions? Because that is the team cup that we're all gonna, well, one of our teams is gonna win. I'm just gonna do the chat. That's awesome. Ash is floating, cute. Buddy. All right, I don't see any questions. I'm gonna stop sharing. How do you stop sharing? Can you stop sharing, Rose? Can you stop me from sharing?
I can try.
Fuck did I just do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, you're back.
Does anyone have any questions or any concerns, anything on your mind? Please ask.
Can you point the point? Can you share the PowerPoint, Ashley, later on the team page?
How do we join Team Cup? So Christy, great question. First, you need to find a team of 5. So it would be you and then 4 other people. 2 can be diamonds, 1 can be a 1-star. You can all be emerald coaches, you can all be coaches. So Christy needs a team, I'm assuming. I'm sure there's a lot of people in our Team Arise that need a team. So Christy, I would suggest putting it, a post out there and seeing who needs a team. And then if you go to the coach back office, in the coach breaking news at the bottom, it says Team Cup and it'll give you a registration link for you to register. I think Jenny had a question, but she can't mute.
Oh, that's because I stopped it because hold on, let people unmute themselves. Give me a second. Okay, Jenny, try to unmute yourself now.
Okay, I'm good. So my question was, and maybe you don't know, but maybe you do. If I already have a BOD group and my coaches are part of the BOD group, can I add them as admins for the points?
You should
You know
be
what I mean? I mean, I know I can add them, but I'm wondering if that would give me the points so that they don't have to go and like open another BOD group. Yeah,
I-
you think so, Lisa? Yes, okay.
It said
Okay.
co-administrators too, as long as they're a co-admin that they would have, it would be a bod group for them.
And it doesn't
Okay.
have to be a new group, right? It could be like a current group.
It doesn't have to be a new group, because I looked at that.
Good question.
Christy, if that didn't help you, please reach out. Anyone else have questions about Team Cup ideas? Does anyone else have ideas for Team Cup that they would like to share outside the box?
I always like the Go for No sheets. If you guys have ever
Where's
seen that, you
Courtney?
can just Google it, Go for No beach body. I'm sure it would pop up. But instead of always focusing on like who's gonna say yes, who's gonna say yes, or like you're actually excited to get a no because you crossed it out, and then whoever fills out your bubble sheet first is the winner. And of course, because you've asked so many people and you've got no's, you're gonna eventually get a yes. So that's always fun.
Courtney Barnett made one. I'll see if she
Yeah.
can share it in the, I think her team's doing that. Is Jess on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she made one. I'll tag her in the team page and ask her to post it.
Something that I like to do with my Team Cup teams whenever we're hosting them is we always do a Zoom call like before it starts, so we can plan out like whatever our strategies are, kind of whatever, if we set expectations, if we have specific goals for the group, set goals, whatever those are. So kind of come together, plan it out, as well as I like to do like weekly calls so that we're like help keeping each other accountable. And also I'd normally do like a message thread, so like whoever's in the group every day, we kind of like let each other know like how we're doing, how many invites or how many conversations we had, just to like keep each other going and like cheer each other on. So that's something that's fun. Energy always in the message threads tends to like build during Team Cup months. And so I feel like the message thread is like a huge piece additionally.
I think the message threads are great. It's also fun to like cheer each other on and get to know other people as well. Anybody else?
Oh, I wanted to ask you guys this. I thought it would be fun if we could, I don't know how we would calculate the points and get everybody's team names, but if we did like a mini like Team Arise, like friendly competition between the teams and do like a leaderboard or something.
Usually the captains, everyone should get the weekly standings, usually get the weekly, like how many points everyone has. The captains of each team could maybe share or something.
Weekly check-in or something, and we can like
Yeah.
see where everybody's at.
Yeah, if we can maybe even
Healthy competition.
have like every leader, since Miranda, you brought it up, every leader, when you get that email, message Miranda and she'll put it all together and post it in the team page. Does that work?
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, cool. Yeah, that'd be fun to see.
Mercedes team is doing a free 5-day bod group this week. Awesome. So does that mean everyone has to get bod? Mercedes, where are you? Over here on. Yeah, I think I've seen a lot of people doing the free, which is great. I feel like our team just did it. It's a lot less pressure. And it's a great way to build credibility and just kind of show what our accountability groups are all about. 14-day free group. I think our team's going to do that.
And if you're thinking of free group ideas, just go into our team page, go in the search thing, and just type in free group, and a million free group ideas will pop up. I know even for myself, I'm like, what should my free group be? I'm like overthinking it. But I would say keep it as simple as possible. And even think of like, I always think of like where I am now, but people that are joining my free group aren't Rose 7 years like today. They're Rose 7 years ago. So you might think like people already know all the cool things we've already learned, but they really don't. So you might think that, oh, I have nothing to teach people. And you have so much value you can give people, whether it is podcasts or, how to even like make pretty pictures or whatever. Um, we all have a lot of skills that we can, people don't think that they need, that we don't think we have to give.
The National Wake Up Call, I don't remember if it wasn't this week, maybe last week. She mentioned like that she did a free group. It was like 5 minutes of like stretching. It was like a self-care, COVID self-care group. And that sounds so simple, like 5 minutes of stretching and like throw some tips in there. Like you said, of simple things like water or a little bit about nutrition each day. And with the time that we're in right now, everybody needs more self-care. So I think
And
that
use
was a
the
good
meal
one.
plans too that we have. Just give them 5 days of meal plan. It's easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Copy and paste.
Yep.
Rose, going back to what you just said, I remember on a call, I think it was a leadership call or something. They said that like, close your eyes, and it makes a great post too. Like, and why did you like go back to where you started and that person, and then go down that like journey again? Cause that's who you're looking for. You're not looking for like the person here, you're looking for that person there. So like, I always go back to like how I felt when I first started, and you're right. That's who you're looking for to start this their journey.
I'm like, I can't remember yesterday, but I'll try to remember 7 years ago.
All right. I think that's not bad. Well, I'm pumped for Team Cup. I hope you guys are all too. It's a lot of fun. Again, it's a healthy competition. It's a great way to just lean in on our community even further and, win some cool ass prizes too. Why not? Right. And help some people.
All right, raise your hand if you're on a Team Cup. Chrissy, we're going to get you on one. Don't worry. All right, so we got most of them, but I promise you there are other people. So even if you have coaches in your downline and they're not registered, just reach out to them, give them a gentle nudge. If they're on this call, you know who you are, but I'll nudge you tomorrow.
And please don't think you're going to let anybody down. I think that's like the number one thing I could think of, like why somebody wouldn't. Like, you're not going to let anybody down. This is just like great learning tools for all of us. You're not going to. Just know that.
And I think I was maybe like a year into coaching, and I was leading a Team Cup group, and I didn't hit Success Club. And I remember Lisa Hansen telling me, Rose, there will be plenty of other Team Cups. I'm like, I know, but still. But it's like, you forget about it. You just do your best. And if you don't hit it, not a big deal. It's not about hitting Success Club. It's about creating the synergy between you and the 4 other people that are in there. Yes, Christy, you can post about the free group to your story. I'll be posting it to my stories and to my regular feed on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Yeah, post the free group everywhere. I mean, who doesn't love free? Isn't that what everyone wants, is like free stuff? And the pressure on you is like, I would say don't put so much pressure on you because it is free. Give them some value. Use what we have. The challenge group guides that Rose posts are awesome. If you don't know what we're talking about, please reach out. I always say like, people can't read your mind as much as I'd like to sometimes. Like, if you don't know what we're talking about, please reach out. But you can find a lot of this information in the back office as well. So, do your due diligence, try to research, do what you can to learn, because that's how this is a learn and do type of business. But please reach out if you're like, what do you mean a challenge group guide? I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, we'd be happy to tag you in it.
All right, cool. Ashley, thanks so much for running tonight's team call. We will continue our power hours at night, power hour workouts in the morning, and then we'll have another guest speaker for next Tuesday. Don't forget to register. I still need to do that. We have our team, but I need to register. So make sure you actually register your team for Team Cup. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks, Ash. Great
Bye.
call.